I want to show you. This is my suit that I went for an interview today, and it does not fit me. I mean, technically, like, the jacket fits okay, but I really didn't have money to go out and buy a suit, so I went to Goodwill like a week ago and found this. This is as close as I can get to an actual suit. But basically, like, look, I had to improvise. So a safety pin holds the bottom of my blazer, because if I don't have the safety pin, it does this weird thing because there's only like a 1-inch button. Like, why would you only put 1-inch button on a blazer? Like, you have to be like ridiculously skinny. That is a stupid design choice. Speaking as someone who has somewhat fashion information, but I did that. That's the blazer. Next, I don't have, what is this? A button up that fits me. Every job that I've ever worked, I've always had to wear men's button ups because I could never find a woman's button up that wasn't too expensive and ridiculously stupid. So I wear men's blazers. So it doesn't even fit me, guys. I just want to point that out. But I had to roll up the sleeves. And then I had to sew the back collar all awkwardly because it was just too big for me. And then the skirt is about 2 inches too big. Yeah, 2 inches too big for me. I wanted it on my waist, but it works. The blazer covered it, it's fine. But I can actually show you a close-up of what I did to the shirt. This is just so that way if y'all have an interview and you don't have money like I do, because we broke out here, we broke college students, we from the ghetto, we've been broke all our lives, so we make do and we make it look professional. I hope you guys are not judging the way I look in between these outfit changes, because this is what I wear when I'm at home bored, or if I am going to school and it's just too early in the morning for me to care. But I'm cute anyways, guys. Just yeah. I'm joking. But look, here's my outfit of the day. Hashtag Ember Shoal. And try not to judge me when I change in and out from professional to complete slug. Everyone does it. What I did to the blazer, there was this extra pocket. Wrong side. Hold up. So again, I got this from Goodwill for like $5 for the set, and it's because it's old and outdated and ugly. And one of the reasons why it was old, outdated, and ugly is because they had an extra pocket right here on this side up at the top, and I'm like, first off, these aren't even, oh, this is a functional pocket! Hold up, give me a second. I always get excited with pockets. I think every female gets excited with pockets. Okay, it's a tiny pocket, which means if I wanted to go in and make it bigger, I could. But this top one wasn't a functional pocket, it was just kind of a flap and a button, and that was really irritating. So what I might do in the future is I might make another buttonhole right here, and then just take the button in, that I took off from the flap on this side and attach it. That way I have 2 buttons on this blazer, but also at the same time, I don't even like these buttons. Like, what is that? Okay, I'm getting off topic. Yeah, so that was for that. I looked very profesh. I'm sorry, the camera just shook. That was outfit number 1. There's plenty of ways you can do this. Again, we ghetto, we can't afford shit. Okay, so I had this shirt for probably about, I don't know, 6 years. This was handed down to me as well. It's pretty much like a long shirt that used to have little loops on the side for a small, really tiny, like, half-inch belt, which that's just not my style. If you wear half-inch belts, that's perfectly fine. But the quick fixes I fixed on this one was the sides buttons. They were non-existent, and this does not like look very well all the way down. So I just found some random gold buttons. I mean, at least I found 2. They kind of match, but they're cute. It's like a little cute accent piece for this. But I normally wear this with like leggings, like really black leggings, or really skinny black pants, and then flats. Almost all of the outfits that I wear for interviews are flats, and this is what I've been wearing for all of my interviews beforehand. This interview that I went to today just requested a suit, which is why I had to go out and get a suit. But I mean, in total of time on this one, it probably took about 2 minutes to sew the buttons on and fold it up. It doesn't close at the end, nor does it go all the way down, and it's like that awkward, so that's why I like to fold it up. But there's this one, but you can also swap this long one out, this long black one out for like a green. So we'll see. Okay, I just now got this from, not just now, but I just got this from, interesting, hold up. Oh, that's cool. But how do you button it up? Yeah, I don't know about that. There's not even buttonholes in this. You have a button right here and no buttonholes, so maybe it's just for decorative sake. I will probably figure out how to do something about that later on. But for now, I mean, it doesn't matter. No one's going to be paying attention to this as much as they are the overall presentation of you. So how you present yourself is pretty important. But I got this at Goodwill for about $2. It's made out of linen chiffon. Not the most comfortable chiffon, but I enjoy it just because it's an olive green and it goes well with my style. The only thing I would really do to this is, if you noticed, every time I lift my hands, there's a gate where my boobs are, and let's not be that kind of girl in the interview. So I would just put a snap right here in between these two, and if I had the extra time, I would take in the sides just a little bit so it looks more like a dress, or not like a dress, form-fitting. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a dress, but I do realize that there's pockets in this thing, which is pretty dope. Because if you're a woman, anything with pockets is really just magical. You just don't have the opportunity to have pockets. This is a bit see-through, so I would recommend wearing an undershirt underneath it. Sorry, my English is not good today. Wear an undershirt underneath it just in case, but again, wear it with those slacks, those tight leggings, and some flats. That'll look really well. But yeah, there's that. Okay, so this is the last button up that I have. I got it from Goodwill for about $2. I've already done some work on this. This was a little bit more than just 5 minutes work. For starters, this front panel right here there was no chiffon behind it, so it's just completely open. And this chiffon is really thin, so I would recommend wearing an undershirt with it as well. But I went and found somewhat matching chiffon, and I basically sewed it on so that way it just covers the front a little bit. These buttons were originally like wood buttons, and I was like, that doesn't even match the colors. So I found some black buttons and kind of just sewed them on. This sleeve, again, does not go all the way down, so it's kind of awkward, so I prefer folding them up. It's cuter that way. But if I had to do something, if I found it like this at Goodwill, I think the only thing I would really do is, well, add the snap to the bottom of it, because it didn't have a snap on the bottom of it. It just looks so weird. And then probably taking the sides just a little bit more. But this can go well with slacks or pencil skirts if you have them. Try not to go too tight on your pencil skirts. Make sure there's somewhat, like, you don't want to show your entire goodies off to your boss. Like I said, let's not be that interviewee. But I normally just take this, just fold it in, push it in. And of course you want to make it look nice. Don't like leave it in a gigantic lump where it looks like your stomach's all lopsided and weird, and that's a little concerning. But normally I just take it, push it down. Yep, and then that's how I present myself. Of course, flats like normal. This is my outfit that I call getting ready for my sugar daddy's funeral, even though sugar daddies don't want me apparently. Okay, that's a joke. Just letting you know. I don't know how you guys are, so when I say things, just don't take it seriously. But yeah, that's an option. Again, you can wear slacks with them, flats. This is mainly directed towards females, this kind of look, but again, this can work for males as well. Any kind of button up, really. We got to work with what we have, so last minute DIYs are just essential, especially since, again, we can't afford much. Two more things before we end this video. Shoes. So you always want to wear some kind of shoes that are neutral, either brown or black. You only really need one good pair, so anything you find really and as well as slacks. I used to have so much more slacks. Unfortunately, throughout the 5 years that I have had them, they have seen quite a bit of jobs, from valet to go-kart tires. This is more along the lines of, I guess, like tuxedo pants slacks, because they're made of that satin material. But I have worn these several times, and again, all I did was kind of just take in the sides. They're about 1 inch too big for me on each side, so just folded it over 1/2 inch, sewed it down, tapered it down, and yeah, they work out pretty well. They're not too tight. Perfect. Wear it with all of your button-ups. If you're a dude, same thing, slacks. If you prefer skirts, that's up to you. But just make sure you have a good solid pair of neutral shoes that go with everything, and then one good outfit at least.